We need these rounds.
We need these rounds, baby.
We need these rounds. Stay sharp.
2 rounds to go. And Junior Witter faces a crisis now. He needs 2 big rounds. Witter with the black, green and yellow shorts.
It's about time we had a grandstand finish from our champion, and I think he's capable of it. Whether he can produce it, that's another thing.
Well, Bradley will have ideas of his own. Tidy work again. The Italian referee, I think, has had a pretty good night, keeping the action going. Witter not jabbing with the authority that his corner would like, I don't think. That left hand again from Bradley, swinging left hook, and Witter walking into another one.
Bradley's given Witter all the problems he could want. He really has. It's like his tactics have just worked to an absolute T for him tonight.
I'd have fancied this fella to beat Castillo if they'd thought.
Oh, absolutely.
He'd have taken him out.
As I said before, if it had been boxing Kotelnik for the WBA championship, he would have started a firm favourite in my book. You know, all credit to Witter for taking him on as his mandatory, WBC challenger.
2 more right hands from Bradley. And Witter looks at it dazed. He looks tired. The body language tells you that Bradley is now in the ascendant. Witter needs a big shot. He's cut around the left eye, Witter. It's to the corner of the left eye, and at the moment the blood is not interfering with his vision at all. That's better. Left hand, right hand from Witter.
Well, he needs more of that and a lot more of that. He's got to find a way to really stop this kid in his tracks, and he hasn't done it all night long. Bradley grinding confidence, you know, with every punch that he throws. Still maintaining his poise and his posture. Nice tight guard, plenty of spring in his step. Reasonably good work rate for this late in the fight.
Witter feinting his way in, but you can see as he leans over the shoulder of Bradley that he's looking very tired now. Oh, another big right hand from the challenger. Witter takes it this time. Best punch of the round came from the American from Palm Beach, California. Another solid right hand from Bradley in the closing seconds. Well, what are they going to say to Junior Witter now? Dominic Ingle and Brendan Ingle have got a minute to inspire their man.
Put shorts out. Deep breathe. Come on. Deep breathe, deep breathe. Right up. Right up. Come on. Right up. Come on.
There's how Duke's got it. Bradley by 2.
You've got to hit him with straight shots, Junior. That's all you've got to do. Nothing fancy.
Straight to his head. That's how you've got to. Don't lead to his body at all.
That's the thing, all right.
Was this where he got cut? Maybe. That slashing right hand, there you see it straight away. It was a glancing blow, wasn't it? The sort of raking shot which could cause damage.
But don't get caught stupid.
Just orthodox, don't change at all. All right. You got it, orthodox.
Referee suggesting to Brendan Ingle he might like to leave the ring. And we now have the last 3 minutes. Is Junior Witter's world title slipping away? He needs a big last round. This is what champions are about. Is Bradley the man to assume the crown?
Yeah, Bradley's going to gamble because he hasn't been hurt all night long, so his confidence is going to be up. Nothing but power punches from Bradley all the way through, trying to intimidate Witter, try and make him not throw anything back. Look where Bradley's chin is, right down in the middle of his chest, stalking his prey. You want Witter just to land one, just to get a big shot on. Try and turn this back in his favour.
Remember, Bradley, just 24 years old. Big step up in class tonight. Witter, in some people's eyes, the best in the division. Well, tonight he has looked fallible. And Bradley may have done enough to be about to take the title. How will the judges have scored it if it goes indeed to the final bell?
Yeah, I think there's definitely something missing from Witter's work tonight.
We're into the last 90 seconds of the fight.
Or could it possibly be that he's just totally underestimated Bradley?
Maybe so. It shouldn't have been the case. Witter's certainly never a big studier of opponents. He's not one of those to look at tapes endlessly. Leaves it instead to the men in his corner and likes to just work it out for himself once he gets into the ring. Well, on this occasion, he's found a man fiercely determined, aggressive throughout, and with fast hands and a big right hand that put him down, let's remember, in the 6th round. Witter has been on the canvas. Two of them trying to land big shots in the closing stages to catch the judges' eyes.
I think Witter's left it too late for the knockout.
He's never been wobbled, Bradley, really. It's never looked like coming. And Witter, a man who does have real power. Good shot from Witter, but he took one as he came in. Solid left hand as well from Bradley. The two landed almost simultaneously.
Yeah, Bradley come off the better in that exchange.
The countdown is on to the final bell. Has Bradley done enough to take the title, or has Witter found the resolve to recover from that 6th round knockout? They both celebrate, and I think it is going to be a close one. I think Bradley may have just done enough to edge it, possibly.
In Jesus' name!
It's going to be close, though, either way.
In Jesus' name! In Jesus' name!
Bradley shouting to the crowd. He's a devout Christian and making sure that people know it. There's Junior Witter. From our side of the ring, it's so difficult sometimes to score. From our side of the ring, it looked to me as though Bradley just edged it. Would you agree with that, Duke?
1 round. I think he's nicked it by 1 round.
But from the other sides, it could look different. Anxious moments. Let's look again at that knockdown in that 6th round. How important might this be? The punch that made it a 10-8 score in that 6th round.
Witter, there's something missing from Witter tonight. I mean, you can only judge him on his last fight that he had previous to this, and he was absolutely sensational.
I thought Bradley fought a terrific fight, though. You've got to give credit, Duke.
I'm not taking nothing away from Bradley whatsoever. A fantastic effort by Bradley. Tactically, he was spot on. Physically, he was so strong, and his hands were up and his chin was down, and that's exactly what you would expect from a challenger. He fought the fight of his life. It wouldn't surprise me if he's picked up the championship.
Well, Bradley is still waving to the crowd. He's down on his knees now, overcome, I think, by the enormity of the moment. This, he said, is what he's been waiting for all his life. Junior Witter, meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, he still thinks that he might be victorious. Waving to his supporters, who gave him terrific support, it has to be said, throughout the evening. Fascinating fight, good contest, and nice to see that there is good feeling between them at the end of it. Good sense of sportsmanship. Promoter Mick Hennessy congratulating Bradley on his work, and still we await the verdict. The WBC supervisor checking everything. Jimmy Lennon Jr. is going to be announcing the verdict in just a minute or so. And what sort of emotions must be going through the two fighters' heads right now as they wait anxiously to see just what is going to happen. And I think now that Jimmy Lennon may well have got the result, and we can now go into the ring and find out if Junior Witter has retained his title, or do we have a new champion. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Franco Ciminale, scores about 115 to 112 in favor of Junior Witter. Judge at ringside, Daniel Vanderwiel, scores about 115 to 113 in favor of Timothy Bradley. And judge at ringside, Omar Mintun, scores the bout 114 to 113 in favor of the winner and new champion.